This is the lice episode? Kira, you're not on the team. Oh, shut up, Jesseline. Shut up. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking out loud. I don't know. I'm not feeling good about this one. Dun, dun, dun. I'm back, guys. I'm back with the same episode that you were watching in the last episode, but this time it's part 2. So, yeah, very excited. I hope you guys are excited and ready and pumped for the end of this episode. I have no idea what's happened. I haven't watched it yet. So let's just jump straight in. Let's see what's hip and happening. And let's have a good time, y'all. Let's go.
Where's Jojo? Where's Jojo? Where's Holly? Where's Nia?
If Nia comes today, you guys have to all stick together and really help her learn the group dance.
I don't think the kids are wanting to teach the dance to Nia. I don't think they do. I don't think they need that from Abby. I'll be 100% honest. Abby's obviously going to be like, Nia, you're not in the team this week. You're a horrible person. And therefore, it's just going to be a really uncomfortable situation for the kids to be in when they want their friend to dance. But equally, Abby's going to make their life a living hell if they teach her the dance. And obviously, Nia's not going to be performing in the dance. So, it's just all over the place, guys. All over the place. And do you know what? We're over it. We're over it now. We're over it. Oh, that's a very sweet way to introduce them back to the team. Oh, well, isn't this very sweet and lovely and cute and adorable? Oh, bless them.
Just need a little time away, reassess what we came to LA to do, and focus on Nia.
Ask to lay low, and we did.
We don't know where they are.
Yeah, where are Jess and Jojo after all of the sort of flack that Jess gave Holly yesterday for not turning up? And now Jess isn't here with Jojo. Like, Jojo's out of the team, clearly. I'm sorry. She's gone. She's axed. Bye-bye. See you later. Yeah, just so random that they're not here.
Is Abby on her way here? I think the writing is on the wall that we have to get used to her not showing up.
Can you imagine just not turning up to your job? Can you imagine? Like, I want you to try and imagine it, okay? If you have a job, some of you might not. If you don't have a job, get a job. Okay? Don't be a statistic. If you do have a job, can you imagine just not turning up to work? What would happen? Genuinely, what would happen? I think one of two things would happen. Disciplinary meeting or fired on the spot. That's just me. That's just me personally. So Abby is getting away with quite literal murder right now. I don't think she's murdered anybody. Maybe a producer or two. But equally, she's getting away with murder.
What did you do yesterday?
We went to a recording studio yesterday. It was really cool. Aubrey showed up.
I have to say, just that little scene there, it's so weird to me how quickly Kira has sort of assimilated herself into the team and she's not considered like the new mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, I find that so strange. Maybe it's because she already had a stint on the team last year, but like, I do just find it so weird that currently the other mum is Jojo and Jesseline. I say mum, you know who I mean. But like, Kira and Kalani have just been sort of like assimilated into the team and there's literally been no sort of friction about it whatsoever. And I just find that so genuinely strange. But equally, like, I kind of like it. I kind of like the fact that we don't have to go through a whole storyline of, oh, Kira, you're not on the team. Because, like, it's boring when it happens to every single person that comes on. It's nice to just have someone like, oh, yeah, you're on the team. Cool.
Jess.
Oh.
Where are you?
Practicing Jojo to get treated for lice.
Oh,
She got us from your house.
this is the lice episode? Oh my God. Oh, this is sensational. I have heard the rumours about this episode and I am excited to watch this come out in full display. The lice. That is absolutely crazy. That is horrifying. Ugh. Actually makes me feel ill just thinking about it. Do you know what I mean?
First, Jess pushes Jojo to be on this team, and then she blames us for her kid getting lice.
I have to say the audacity to say, oh, your children gave my children lice when you're the first parent that's been able to pick it out is a little bit concerning. Do you not think? Do you not think that it's just a little bit concerning? maybe it's just me, but personally, if the other kids haven't been complaining about it yet, and your child has, I think we all know who patient 0 is.
Is she still going to do her solo, and is she going to be in the group?
I don't know if Jojo's doing it or if she's doing it. I have no idea.
I was going to say, I don't know why you're asking Jesseline whether she's doing it or not, because Jesseline's not Abby, do you know what I mean? Jesseline doesn't make the decisions for this team, so this entire thing is absolutely null and void. Why are we even discussing this? Jill, I'm going to need you to sit down. I know you're already sat, but I'm going to need you to sit down mentally, okay? Get off your high horse, stop asking stupid questions to Jesseline, because I've had enough. I've had enough of it today.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, Ab, I'm okay. How are you?
Stop touching your hair. You might have lice. Stop it. Stop touching everything. Everybody, I feel like we need to go into quarantine. We literally need to go into quarantine. I've heard about the lice scandal. It's crazy.
I just do not have people going behind my back.
I'm so bored of her being like, I can't have people going behind my back. Hey, listen, you can't be knowing everything at all times. Do you know what I mean? You can't, okay? Is she using your connections? Yes, but equally, like, clearly her connections want to know her. Do you know what I mean? It's not like their connections only with you. If they want to make connections with other people, absolutely cool, fair and valid. I don't understand Abby's gatekeeping mentality, and I think that's my issue with her, among like 500 other issues. Let's be honest.
Let's go over her face. Fine, whatever.
Okay.
She's not interested in it.
Okay, keep going over it.
So Abby's just kicking Nia out of the group number. Wow. Okay, I see how we're doing this. Okay, I see how we're playing this today. I see. Okay. Back off, Abby. Back off. Okay, you've been warned. Okay, you've been warned. Back up. Okay.
I was hoping Abby would come to her senses and not take her anger out on Nia, but apparently she has, and she's not even here to tell me herself.
Hey, consequences have actions, Holly, at the end of the day. I mean, it's never the child's fault, but the child is always the one that gets severely punished. So, you know what? Fair and valid at the end of the day. You've been warned. You've been warned many times, Holly, and you still decided to stand up for what was right. How dare you stand up for what was right? How dare you? How dare you even think that you would be allowed to run rampant in this studio and just be allowed to say whatever you want about our fearless leader, Abby? How dare we? Praise Abby.
Gosh, it's like we're in France. Let's have some wine. We've had such a long, hard day, and it's time to have a glass of wine and relax.
Now, this is what this season's been missing. The cheeky little lunches where they can just have a cheeky little bitch sesh. This is what we've been missing, and I'm so glad they've brought them back.
Jess really pushed that.
Jess is a vulture. She's taking advantage of my situation with Abby to benefit her own kid.
Are we surprised? Are we surprised in the slightest that that is what Jesseline is doing? Because me, I'm not surprised in the slightest. I know what she's like from AUDC, okay? She is a vulture, and she will prey on any little bit of weakness, and she will expose it just to bring your child down. That's what I'm saying.
Is Jojo here?
No, Jojo's being treated for head lice.
Sorry, and you're here? Are you sure you don't have head lice? Because, like, I'm not being funny, but, like, I don't want you to be anywhere near me, okay? If your child has head lice, you might have head lice. I don't want a head lice. No, thank you very much, good sir.
So for you to even suggest that I brought this on myself is like the biggest bunch of nonsense I've ever heard.
See, I was really willing her to be like, that is the biggest load of bullshit that I have ever heard. But, I mean, Holly just doesn't swear, does she, bless her? I feel like Holly would be lethal if she started using swear words. But because she uses just vocabulary, and she uses her vernacular and her disposition, she's able to, I'm literally just throwing words out at this point, and she's able to win an argument because other people will get more irate than she will. I think that's the first time that I have seen Holly screaming. I mean, there have been times where, like, she's had, like, raised voices and she stormed out before she can scream properly. But I think that's the first time that I've genuinely seen this woman lose her shit. And honestly, kind of here for it. Kind of here for it, Holly. I'm kind of here for it.
I sat there and watched you go after Abby, and I watched it affect your kids.
I look at you and I'm disgusted.
Stop!
You're a lousy mother if you think that's okay.
Calling me.
Woo, Ooh, okay, wow. Whew. I mean, me personally, I don't agree with calling somebody a bad mother or a lousy mother or a poor mother or whatever. I don't really believe in that as an insult. I think that is a step too far, Holly. When Abby says it, obviously, I'm like, well, you are not a mother, so how can you comment on being a mother? Me personally, like, especially when, like, I don't believe anybody in the room is a bad mother, so you saying they're a bad mother is ridiculous. But my point being, Jesseline is clearly here to cause drama, mix up things, and really make life difficult for the other mums, and she's doing a good job. And it's tough. I don't know. I don't really know what to say other than she's doing her job. Yeah. I mean, she's just an unlikable person at the end of the day, isn't she?
I will not sit here and let this woman talk about me or my child.
Keep going after me, Holly. Keep going after me.
Oh, shut up, Jesseline. Shut up. Oh, God. Do I have to rip you off the board? I'm ripping you off. She's not coming off. Get off. I've had enough of you. You're just actually an awful person. And you've got no respect for anybody else because all you care about is yourself and how you can get Jojo ahead in life. And that's not a good quality. Backstabbing people who have tried to work with you is not the way forward. And your comments about Holly were unjust, in my opinion. So, it's really tough to sit here and watch the show sometimes because I just sit here and I think, you are just a nasty, nasty, nasty bit of work.
Abby's not letting Nia dance, and these girls are Nia's friends, and she wants to be here. She's a member of this team, and she's here today to support them.
I was wondering what was the point of you even being here. Like, if I was told I'm not dancing at the competition, I'd be like, right, chill. Taking the weekend off, I'm going Universal. I'm going, and I'm riding all of the rides at least 5 times. Okay, I'm not coming to the competition. What's the point? What's the point of me coming to the competition? Oh, wait, there is no point.
She doesn't control you. She might think she does. She can't. People who seem larger than life because they have such big personalities and they tell you can't do it without me.
I'm sorry, but this whole thing is giving villain montage. Like, the hero is giving a monologue to sort of pep up the troops whilst it's cutting to images of the villain being evil and being supported for their villainy by the general public. This is what I mean by, like, I genuinely don't understand people who watch this show and think that Abby is okay with what she does. I don't understand it. Like, you actually lack a part of your brain that is able to watch something and be critical and be able to recognize bad behavior, because how are you watching this show and not realizing how much of an evil woman she is? I genuinely will never understand it. And maybe it's because you grew up watching it and you didn't have those feelings when you were younger. You just thought that she was this cool, quirky teacher that was, like, really, like, mean to the kids, but, like, always provided good results. I think if you bully somebody enough, you get good results, but does that make it okay? Do the ends justify the means? I don't think so.
And there'll be other Abbies in the world telling you can't do something, and what you have to remember, it's not true. You get to do whatever you want if you really put your mind and heart to it.
I'm loving this pep talk. Again, I said this before, but Holly gives the best pep talks, and I wonder if she does cameo, because sometimes I might need a pep talk from her. Do you know what I mean?
Nia, I was out last night and I just randomly had a little treat for you.
I just randomly had a little treat for you. Now let's run this. Let's run a few scenarios here. The first scenario is, and this is probably the most unlikely scenario, I'll be 100% honest. First scenario is that Abby feels genuinely bad for how she's treated Nia. That's the most unlikely scenario. Scenario number two. Scenario number 2 is what I like to call the fake out. Okay, Abby is doing this to piss Holly off by being nice to Nia and then being even more horrible to her. Okay, so that she can use this as an example of, oh, do you remember the time that I bought Nia a gift? She can use that as something nice that she's done for Nia. The third scenario is that the producers have set this up and they've said, hey, you've got to make it up with Holly, you've got to make it up with Nia, or XYZ is going to happen. Okay, and Abby's been like, ugh, okay. Do I believe that she actually went out and bought this present for Nia? No. I don't actually believe that at all. I do not believe that in the slightest. But those are the scenarios. Let me know down in the comment section which one you think is actually the most true. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Was she A, genuine? Was she B, gonna use this for a future slap down on Holly? Or C, the producers made her do this?
An apology cannot buy my friendship or my support.
Thank you, Abby.
And a t-shirt's not cutting it.
You can absolutely get lost. Get out of my studio. I'm sick and tired of this woman. I'm going to get you a top that says stay strong that looks like it's at the H&M sale. My God. Oh, God. That's the kind of shit you'd see in Primark. Okay? And there's no shade to Primark. I love Primark. But it is the kind of cringy shit you'd see in Primark for like £4. So how much did she spend on that? Is there still a tag on it? Can you still return it? Is the receipt in the box? I would return it if I were you, Nia.
Abby, you look really good today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm happy to see you looking good and happy, and
We're glad to have you back.
Well, it's actually nice that she's looking the part today. She don't look like she's just wandered in off the street after a rough night on the streets. Like, I cannot believe the way she rocked up to the competition last week. Genuinely. I was surprised. I was very, very shocked and surprised. But you know what? That's what you get when you have a snow day.
You think I was gone? I was never gone. Maybe I was just doing something better with better people. It was
Well,
more
maybe,
fun.
but we didn't know. So now you're here with your team, with your people. We came here as a group.
Holly's reaction shots in the background are sending me. Just that. They're just absolutely ridiculous faces, but like low-key, I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of loving it, I can't lie.
this is a big deal for her to be here in LA with the ALDC. She needs to be dancing.
Did nobody else have lice then? I'm sure everybody had lice. Why was this not a bigger storyline? It's just, oh, Jojo has lice, we're dealing with it. Oh, it's been dealt with. Like, what? I thought this was going to be a much bigger storyline than it actually was.
It's too bad she has to do it covered up in blood. Ugh. Ugh.
Yuck.
Next to Kendall in that beautiful Bollywood costume.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I would much rather be blooded up than be in a Bollywood dress. Do you know what I mean? Like, as much as it is a lovely outfit, I would much rather be in a bloody prom dress because I think that's so much cooler. Do you not think? Do you not think that being in a bloody prom dress is so much cooler than being in a Bollywood outfit? Like, I would just think that's so much cooler. But maybe that's just me and my macabre sense of, like, interest. Do you know what I mean? I love horror, so this is right up my alley.
You're not psycho enough. Did you watch the movie? Why?
I knew she wouldn't watch the movie. There is no way she's watching the movie. No way. The movie came out in what, like the 70s, 80s, something like that. Like, it's an old movie for someone like Jojo at that age. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've got no interest in watching movies that aren't animated or like made within the last 10 years. Do you know what I mean?
Explaining something and seeing John Travolta drop pig's blood on Sissy Spacek is completely different.
Wait, John Travolta was in the Carrie movie? I didn't know that. Wait, we're going to have to do a little bit of research time here. Damn, how old is John Travolta? 71. Yeah, but his plastic surgeon is very, 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 very impressive. He did this in between Saturday Night Fever and... No, he did it before Saturday Night Fever and Grease. Damn. That's probably why I don't know about it, because it happened before Grease and Saturday Night Fever. Damn.
After everything Jess has put us through in LA, I really hope that Kendall can beat Jojo so Jess will quit being so annoying and shut up.
I hate to say it, but I also hope that Kendall beats Jojo just for the exact same reason. I'm so sick and tired of Jess being like, oh, Jojo, oh, Jojo. Like, I need Kendall to win. I need Kendall to win this week. I need it more than I need oxygen.
Don't take it for granted. Face, what are you doing? Face, come on, Kendall, you look like you're...
You look like you're what, Abby? Finish your sentences, please. Nah, she definitely had something very inappropriate to say. She definitely was coming up with something that was probably going to get her cancelled before cancel culture had come about. Ow.
This is an emotional week for Kendall and all the girls.
Yeah, to be fair, looking at her back, it does look a little bit like, you know, this sounds really dreadful, but you know how you tie gammon up with string? It does feel a little bit like that, because it's like really pressing into her back. Obviously, I'm being exaggerating here, but it was giving that effect. So maybe we just need to loosen it up a little bit.
There's other kids that aren't doing a solo. There's other kids that don't have a pretty costume. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. Okay? Take a moment.
That was a weirdly tender moment for Abby. What happened to Save Your Tears for the Pillow? What happened to that? What are we doing here, Abby? What are we actually doing here? Huh? Sorry, what happened there? Did the music just stop? Oh, guys, I'm so tired of things going wrong all the time. Why does it keep happening? Why? Oh. We just can't have nice things nowadays. We actually can't, and it's really sad. Can't have nice things because Abby is a horrible human being. And don't ask me to explain how this has got anything to do with Abby, because I don't have a valid explanation. But just know that it's for a very good reason.
She just kept going.
In my mind, I was like singing in my head the beats, and I was just like, I got this, judges. You better give me a perfect score.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yeah, she gets 10 out of 10. Well done. Well done. Good job. Well done. I mean, listen, we're not going to talk about how this dance, cultural appropriation, we're not going to... That's boring. That's boring. We can talk all day about that and how that has affected things and like, it would happen today, whatever. Okay, we've spoken about that at length. Okay, they did a whole Bollywood number last season or the season before. It's old news. So let's just focus on the actual dancing. The actual dancing itself, I thought she did pretty well. The music cuts out. Boom. What did she do? Keeps going. Like an absolute professional. Did I expect her to do that? Not even slightly. Not even slightly. Not even a little bit. I really thought she'd just freeze and not know what to do. But she kept going. And the fact that she's like, you better give me a perfect score. This is the sassy little Kendall that I've been looking for. Okay? Listen. Your entire family is going to be proud of this moment. And I'm incredibly proud of you because I don't know where I could keep doing it. Maybe I could actually. I feel like I would get horrendously out of time. Because the moment I hear that music cut off, there's going to be a beat that I'm like, what am I doing here? And then I'm going to struggle to get back into it. Yeah. And that's why I'm not a professional dancer. Yeah, fair game. Do you know what? Fair game. Like, actually fair game. You got to hand it to her at the end of the day. Absolutely sensational. I feel bad judging her on this because obviously we don't know what it would have been like without it. But I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10 just for the sheer fact that she flawlessly executed the rest of that dance with no music whatsoever. And that is incredibly impressive to watch. As much as we've seen it done before with Maddie, there was the potential that that was staged and that it wasn't actually a genuine skip in the audio. Because do you notice how it didn't go... It just cut out? Do you notice how it just cut out and it didn't go... Yeah, you know, maybe the fan theories were correct. You never know. You never know. You never know. But well done, Kendall. You absolutely smashed it. Oh, that was how do I even start talking about this? I think the first thing that popped into my mind was, do you remember last series when Cher decided to grace us with her presence and join the show for a week with her daughter? I can't remember what her daughter's name was. but she did a dance that was not great, and it had a similar sort of like spooky theme where it was just throwing herself about the stage. That's what this reminded me of. Like, the costume is sensational. It's really good. But the choreography was shocking. And I couldn't work out whether it was Jojo not executing the choreography correctly or whether the choreography was just that bad. So I don't really know. I'm a little bit confused. I don't really know how to feel about this number other than I think I'm going to give it a 5. I think that Abby has really misunderstood the story of Carrie, potentially. And maybe I've misunderstood it, but as far as I'm aware, Carrie is an outcast, not a psychopath, okay? And that's almost what Abby wanted her to portray. Whereas she's just an outcast that gets pushed to the brink of a mental breakdown. She's not a psychopath. Again, as far as I remember from the story. But, like, I could be wrong. So I felt like we were leaning too far into the, oh, I'm trying to be scary, than actually leaning into the mental breakdown side of it. But maybe that's because Jojo didn't watch the movie and just got a sort of synopsis from her mum. But also from Abby's description of the character in the movie, I wasn't agreeing with what she was saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, that moment where the pig's blood is dumped on her is the snap that makes her go from being like just a normal outcast to actually like being like, fuck this, I'm killing everybody in this bitch. So this was a disappointing number. I'm sad because I actually did like this number, or I wanted to like this number, but I just don't think it was that good. Soz Jojo. Holly and Nia just sitting there like, why did we come here again? Like, why are we not in Universal? Like, what are we doing here? Like, actually, what are we doing here? Please, somebody explain to me. Because at this point, we're kind of just sat here, chilling, doing nothing, supporting the team, but that's about it. Like, we can support the team from Universal, from the Transformers ride. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
We lost last week. It's been a really hectic and emotional week for everyone. I really hope the girls can redeem themselves in LA.
I mean, we've had a couple of second places in a row, and we've been on a little bit of a losing streak, so fingers crossed that we'll be able to break it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling good about this one, I can't lie. We've seen barely anything about this group number. Jojo wasn't here for a day, Nia was here for a day. It feels like it's going to be an absolute mess. My instant reaction is this is a 9, I would give it. I liked like the first like quarter of the dance was very, very nice because it was like and like they were actually choreographing to those beats, and I was like, ooh, okay, rhythm's quite nice here. Okay, finally we're starting to actually listen to the music that we're choreographing to and actually doing something with it. Finally, it's only taken them 5 seasons. Then it slowed it down. It was like bam, 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 and then it was like do 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 do, something like that, and it was just a lot slower. And their actions were a lot more drawn out, and then it got quicker as we reached the chorus. Like, I was appreciating the choreographical like things that were being added in with like tempo and things like that. Just the pace of the dance felt very nice. Do I think it was exciting? Did I get a story from it? No. But the dancing was really good. And I did really, really enjoy the dancing. So I have to give them credit where credit is due. But yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it's a good dance. But like, is a 9 too high? No, I did like it. Maybe it won't stay a 9 once I see the rest of the dances from this series, but we'll have to wait and see for that.
Guys, that felt really good. It's okay. Hey, at least you weren't. Well, hey, now you know how I felt for the past 3 weeks.
Hey, but I'm on the team.
Yeah, but she's...
Jojo, I wouldn't have picked that battle. I wouldn't have picked that battle because you're about to have 5 people telling you that you're not on the team. What do you mean that Nia stood off stage and is like, oh, I'm a little bit sad that I wasn't in that dance, and Jojo just goes, well, now you know how I feel. Jojo, you're not on the team. You're not on the team, Jojo. You're not on the team. How many more times do we have to tell you? You're not on the team. What are you? Not on the team, Jojo. You're not on the team.
I'm kind of bummed that I'm not in the dance this weekend, but I don't want Abby to see me upset because that means that she wins.
Nia, you are literally your mother's daughter, and I love that for you. I love the fact that you're like, yeah, I'm not letting her see me sweat because she don't deserve that. She don't deserve to know that she's won by not including me in the dance number. I'm nonchalant, okay? I don't want to be chalant about this. I'm going to be nonchalant, thank you very much. I'm going to take a back seat and be like, yeah, it's chill. Take me out of the group number. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not sad. I'm just apathetic towards it.
Entry number 65, prom queen.
Jojo coming 5th. Hey, I'm not surprised. It wasn't a fabulous dance, but 5th place, at least you're placed in the top 5. You got to take your wins where you can get them, but something's telling me Kendall's coming for that crown.
Number 66, welcome to a new world.
Second is the first loser. However, we'll take it. Your music crapped out on you at the end of the day. So you got to take your wins where you can get them. The fact that you came second, fair game. It isn't the end of the world, but Abby's going to make it the end of the world, and I already know that she is. So, Abby, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Don't come for Kendall, okay? Otherwise, you're coming for me.
The preteen group category. Entry number 68, collateral damage.
They came first after a string of second place losses. They finally came first. Oh, I'm so proud of them. Well done, well done, well done.
You did it.
Very nice.
Yay, 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 yay.
Those were like the worst hugs I've ever seen in my whole life. She was just like, yay, yay. That was it. Like, the arms might as well have been in a different state because they were nowhere near the kids, which is probably a good thing. Let's be honest, probably a good thing. But either way, pathetic hugs from you, Abby. Pathetic.
But she did her job today.
She did her job. That's not the point. Nia should have been in the group because she's part of the team.
Thank you.
And she learned the number and she knew it.
Yeah, I agree. But then, I don't know, it's complicated because Nia wasn't there for that day. So does that mean that she forfeits her right to be in the group? I don't know. It's a complicated situation to be in. I personally would not want to be in it myself. So, yeah, tough. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just find that there's so much politics in this at the moment that, like, it's difficult to maneuver how to agree with it because everybody's doing something wrong, do you know what I mean? And it's difficult to find who's doing the most wrong over who's doing just a little bit wrong.
You know what? It wasn't my decision.
I didn't say it was your decision. I was making an observation. I really wasn't talking to you. I was just thinking out loud.
I wasn't talking to you. I was just thinking out loud. I was just thinking out loud. I was just thinking that you're an ugly fat whore, but that was just me thinking out loud. I wasn't actually talking to you. I was talking about you, but talking out loud. And I think you're a horrible person. But again, that's just me talking out loud. It's not me talking to you. Okay, Jesseline? I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking out loud. Okay?
Stepped in for Nia this week, did her job as the swing, and you guys won. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, Dwayne. Calm down. Stop spouting off about you're welcome. Alright, you're not in Moana now. So calm yourself, please.
Well, we're here for you, Holly. We're here for Nia, and we're here as a team.
It's a broken team.
I was gonna say, actions speak louder than words at the end of the day, and unfortunately, neither your actions nor your words are speaking very loudly at the moment, Jill. They're both quite quiet. They're both, I'm gonna just stand in the corner and blend into the wall while Holly's kicking off, and I'm not gonna say anything. So, really, if you do have their back, then I think you need to actually show that you have their back. Do you know what I mean? Well, that was an episode of Dance Moms that was crazy and chaotic. I mean, the outburst at Pyramid in the start of the episode was mental. That was last episode, though. So this episode, I mean, Jesseline is just further digging herself into a hole that I think she's going to find very hard to get out of. As much as I understand her desire to be on this show, at what cost? Do you not care about public image? Do you not care that you're coming across as quite a negative, like, influence on this show? You're not exactly setting the best example to your child. So I don't understand at what cost you want to be on this TV show. Do you know what I mean? So it is a little bit concerning. However, I will say this. The show is entertaining, and I'm enjoying being entertained at the moment. As much as Holly is finding it very, very tricky at the moment, I am still enjoying watching the show. More, I think, so than I was enjoying in season 4. Maybe that's because, like, Christy, I just had a special place for her in my heart, and it upset me to see her so upset. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel that same way necessarily with Holly at the moment. I do to an extent, but, like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as depressing. Maybe it's because I know that Abby has genuinely gone off the rocker, and she's genuinely, like, having a breakdown, and so this is just a side effect of it, whereas it was more malicious when it was with Chloe. I don't know, guys. I really don't. But that is all we've got time for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that YouTube stuff that you guys do so unbelievably well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.